Hi everybody. I sit here tonight in Norseman in a very humble but totally adequate hotel, the Norseman Hotel. So today, like all these kind of days on these long cycling events, was difficult. It was about 175 k's. I left Coolgardie this morning. I got away late. I planned to get away much earlier, but I didn't get away till about 7:15. Um, it was actually the first day of the project today, so predictably, sort of trying to organise everything and get everything right. So I left in perfect conditions. It's about 6 degrees, and um, the sky was stable, and it predicted to be gentle south southwest. So I was travelling essentially south. So I got away, and I was feeling quite confident about the day. So everything progressed normally, and but then the wind progressively got stronger and stronger. So the last 100 k's it got quite strong. So my average speed, I mean, I like to target average speed for the day about 19 over like these long days, these 170 and 180 days, which are long days, because I've got so much gear on board, and I've just sort of reviewed it all here in the hotel room tonight as well. I could sort of leave out, but there's not a lot you can leave out. Because today, I mean, I spent the last 2 hours tonight in the dark, in the cold, out in the highway. Not really a place you should be, with all these quite scary mining trucks that come. You can hear them from 2 k's away, and they lit up like a Christmas tree, and you can hear these big, powerful engines screaming across the frontiers, and so you've obviously got to get out of the way and be mindful of what you're doing with them. But they are professional drivers, so although they're very scary and sort of daunting, you can be rest assured that they're sober and they're skilled, and they've got a deadline. They're being GPS tracked, so they're pretty responsible kind of drivers. They don't they don't really hold a lot of fear for me, although they do. They do give you a jump when they go past. Anyway, so because of the wind, my averages was sort of down. So at some stages I was down to 8 and 9, 10 k's. Climbing it. And with so much gear on, once you get down to those low speeds, with so much gear on board, your front end becomes quite wobbly. When you're down to these low gears climbing. Anyway, so the day ended okay. So the last 2 hours was in the dark into Norseman. But I got here, and I'm at the Norseman Hotel. As I said, humble, old, cold, but totally adequate, very inexpensive. And I've got a nice comfortable bed here, and I've got a heater on the wall, which you may see there. So this is absolutely perfect. So I did all the right things today. I stopped and I ate regularly and I hydrated regularly. And but because of that wind, it tended to be a long day. But all the equipment sort of worked. I don't think I'd changed much. I mean, many times today I thought, what can I drop off? What can I sort of lose from my equipment bags? So I thought about it, over and over during the day, and I looked at it, sort of done a bit of an audit tonight. There's not a lot I can lose, because when it got dark tonight, I thought, okay, I've got 25, 30 k's to go with these strong headwinds. I'm going to have to just pull over in the dark and go behind the scrub and set up tent in the dark. So thank God I've got all that gear. So you've got to have that, you've got to make that provision and be capable of doing that if the chips get down. So there's not a lot you can sort of leave out. And today, the nullarbor is notorious for being difficult weather conditions. So this morning I was freezing, so I had all the gear on, then it got warm, and then it got hotter, so I took it all off. And then I put it all back on this afternoon, then I took it off again, and then late tonight, coming in the dark, I put it all back on again. So you really need to have it, especially in layers. You've got to sort of be able to arm warmers and tights, and you just have to have all the gear. So it's a long way of saying there's not a lot I can leave out. So tomorrow is Baladonia, Norseman Baladonia. Today was a long day, 175, and tomorrow is 189. So I've just got to decide, depending on weather tomorrow, if the conditions are really favourable, like This is a leg that goes directly due east. So if I get a westerly or west southwesterly or west northwesterly or something, which is an accommodating, wind from your stern, I'll take it and I'll spend that long day and go to Baladonia. But if it's not that, if it's not accommodating, I can't see much point in getting in the dark. I'm not sort of happy about being in the nullarbor in the dark, so I'll probably take the option of staying at Fraser Range at about 100. That's what I'll do, and make Baladonia the next day, which would be about another 95 or something. Anyway, so that's the report for day 2. Yeah, I'll talk to you all again tomorrow. Thank you.